Hi guys, this video is being recorded as a public service announcement for yarn crafters across the world. Perhaps you don't craft with yarn yourself, but surely you have a grandma, an aunt, a sister, a cousin, a neighbor, somebody who does. And maybe you're like, what should I get them for Christmas? What should I get them for their birthday? What should I get them just because it's I was thinking of you day? Well, I'm telling you right now, if they don't even know that they have this item on their wish list, they do. This is a yarn winder. They come in all designs, but this one is
Stanwood.
a Stanwood. It's the kind that does the jumbo yarn. We found it on Amazon for, I don't know, $60-something. But there are many kinds out there. There are automatic ones, and there are ones like this one that are manual crank ones. Personally, my assistant and I, we prefer the manual kind because we like being in complete control, so that if we do run across a tangle or something, that we can just immediately stop it without having to try and find the power button. Hi, Daisy. That's our Vanna White of the show. Anyway, so with no alteration of time here, my lovely assistant is going to show how quickly this ball of yarn can be wound into a nice, neat little cake of yarn. Now, I should mention, this yarn here is the color Hot Rose. And let's hold it up next to your head so we can see exactly how big this yarn is. Okay, so that's quite a lot of yarn. And yesterday, I bet you my assistant would say that yarn was not Hot Rose, was it?
It was a hot mess.
There you go. It was a hot mess, and now it's not. So, as you can see, she's got it threaded. And she is just going to cinch it in there nice. Okay, so as you can see, now there's no time delay here. So she's just going to give that a crank. Okay, we're going to put the ball on the floor. All right, and she's just cranking away at that, and we can already see that a nice, lovely skein is starting to form, because nobody wants to store those balls of yarn. Anybody who works with yarn has balls everywhere of yarn, all different colors, and half of them you don't even know what color it is anymore because the label fell off a long time ago. So as you can see, as she turns the handle, it powers some different gears down underneath, which in turn cause that to spin and wind this lovely ball that we see forming here.
But I thought we didn't want a ball.
Well, a skein, whatever. It's more like a cake. Reminds me of those little
cakes?
yarn cakes or whatever they are. All right, well, while we're doing this, assistant, it looks like we have a letter from one of our viewers. Her name is Ms. Penny Pincher. She's from Knoxville. And she says, so are you telling me that if I have this yarn winder, that I won't need to pay a monthly rental bill for my storage unit to store my yarn in every month? What do you think, Miss Assistant?
No, it is stackable.
They are stackable. Look at that. Yes, she does have a good point. They are stackable because now, instead of being in those not so nice round balls that roll all over the place.
As we can see right now.
Right. So now, instead, what we have is this really flat on the top kind of shape of a skein. So that, yes, you're absolutely correct. Once we pull these off, they could be stacked and easily stored that way.
It went into the kitchen.
So you're doing pretty well. You're making pretty good time of this. Of course, because the rest of the ball is on the floor, our audience can't see how much we have left. But you're making pretty good time. And of course, now she's not going as fast as she could, but you know, you can go as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable with. Of course, if you run into a tangle, now you'll notice she's using her other hand just to maintain even tension on the yarn as it goes through the machine. That just helps it to wind nice and tightly and snugly. Miss Assistant, would you say that this machine is easy to use?
Oh, I would. But your arm will get tired, I will give you that. Mine definitely did.
Okay, so now we're nearing the end already. That was really fast. Okay, while you're working through that last little bit there, and as you can see, it's quite easy when you do run across a little tangle. Just simply pause on your winding and work through your little snag at the end. And once you've got it cleared, then you can resume with your winding. So while she's finishing that, we have still another letter in from one of our other viewers, Ms. Assistant. We have a letter here. This one is from Threadless in Seattle. Threadless in Seattle writes in saying, well, I'm a little bit worried about using this technique to store my yarn, because what will I do when I'm all done and I've lost all the information from my label? So, Ms. Assistant, perhaps as you're finishing
if you'd like to
here,
get a close up on what I'm hiding,
yes,
how I'm hiding my thread.
Lovely. Nicely done, Ms. Assistant. Now, what are you doing now, Ms. Assistant?
I am cutting off the label with the color.
Oh, that's genius. Oh, yeah. Hot rose, and it's got the lot number and everything. Okay, what will you be doing with that information?
I will be simply pulling off my yarn to get us a nice yarn cake. Sticking our label onto a piece of tape. And there you have a label for your nice yarn cake.
Lovely. So there you have it, folks. From a hot mess to a stackable skein in no time. So whatever type you decide to go with, we strongly recommend for your gift giving needs to think about giving a yarn winder to the yarn crafter in your life, because this has really helped us to organize our yarn so much and make it so that we don't have nightmares to deal with, like yarn barfs, right?
And my yarn eating my purse.
Oh, yes, that too. Yes. Anyways, hope you guys all have enjoyed our little video. We tried to keep it a little light and humorous for you, but we hope that you're getting the point, which is that we definitely see the advantages of having a yarn winder of some sort. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. You gonna say bye, assistant? Thank you for your assistance.